Crazy Mike, CrazyMikesapps.com, with an iPhone app demo for ClassicTunes-USA1 by twowaynco. This application is in the music category and works best on an iPhone or iPod Touch. Currently sells for only 99 cents. This is a timeless masterpiece collection of 94 songs by the greatest classical music composers and musicians of all time, and is the first part of a three-part series totaling 283 songs. Here is the opening screen. Down at the bottom you have your navigation menu for songs, playlist, search, the player, and the settings for the application overall. Tap on songs and you'll immediately go into a list of the different composers as I have it in the sort. Tap on sort and you can sort by songs, composers, genres, or musicians. I'm going to leave it by composers. Tap off of there. We'll go back here and we can pick Beethoven as just a random example, and you can scroll through all of the different pieces of work. Now tap on Symphony number 3 and in there you're going to have multiple songs. Tap back here to number 6. You're going to have, again, more songs, and so on. Each one has its own songs and whatnot. Tap on a song, and it's going to start to play immediately. It'll give you the time of the song. You can also see Beethoven back there. And now we can tap on, we have a lot of different options here. You can see there's a little menu that popped up above the main navigation down at the bottom that says select all songs, play, or add. Now if I tapped on there, I could press play. I could select all these songs and put them in a playlist, or I could add the song I have tapped and add that to the playlist, and it gives me a choice of what playlist I would like to add it to. Tap off of there and we can check out the player by tapping on Now Playing. Again, there's a couple of different views for the player. You can see at the bottom the navigation has changed to be more like an iPod Touch player with shuffle and so on. You also see a little button there for YouTube on the far left. That allows you to stay in the app, go to YouTube and search composers. In this case, it would search Beethoven for music videos regarding Beethoven. Another cool feature here at the bottom right, tap on that little picture box and it actually pulls up a picture of Beethoven, the one you saw in the beginning, and then tap on information and you're going to get a little biography or a little bio of Ludwig van Beethoven. Very interesting. Let's head back to the player. You can actually see the record player playing, which is a nice little, retro, old school little device that we old people used to listen to music back in the day. In the upper right, you have an alarm clock. You can tap on that clock right there and it'll pull up the ability to have a sleep timer. You can set your timer to whatever you want, up to 10 hours. You can set it for some minutes, whatever you want. If you want to set it for, say, 5 minutes, start. The timer will start, it'll play the music, and once the 5 minutes is up, hopefully you'll be asleep and it'll turn off. Very nice feature. Let's head back here, head back out here, and we're back to where we started from. Playlist is here, which we can look at. I've created a few. It's very easy to do. You can do that by adding a playlist there from the menu, and you can also edit your playlist. Let's go back here and we're going to go ahead and go to player, and we'll turn it off. Head back here and we'll look. There is a way to search through the composers by composers, works, and artist. You can go back to the player and you finally, over here at the bottom, you have settings. Now there are some cool settings in here, I'll have to say. Prevent auto lock, sleep timer, and so on, as well as some playlist settings. But there's some cool social networking settings that you can actually have your music auto-posted when you start listening to it on Facebook or Twitter. And there's some information about twowaynco. That's it for Classic Tunes USA1. Until next time, this has been Crazy Mike from Crazy Mike's Apps saying see ya.